Hello from Sweden and welcome to this reading. This will happen or be yours no matter what, it is destiny. And I have prepared 3 different piles with oracle cards. The one that you feel the most drawn to will be your reading today. We're also using different tarot decks in each of the piles. So we have pile number 1 with the sun. We have pile 2 with 8 of cups. And we have pile 3 with 10 of pentacles. Okay, this is the options for today's reading. If you need more time, you can pause the video. Otherwise, you can scroll down to the comment section where you will find your timestamps. And I will see you guys in your sub readings. Hello, pile number 1, and welcome to your reading. So quickly before we start, during the whole month of May, you can get my oracle decks with free worldwide shipping plus 15% discount if you use the coupon code HAPPY on my website nordicl.com, and we are using them in today's reading. So pile 1, this will happen or be yours no matter what because it is your destiny. So let's just dive into it. We're going to prepare the first half of your reading. We're going to put the sun that you felt drawn to here in the corner. We're going to take 2 cards each from my own deck. We're going to take a flower card. We're going to take one of these cards. And then we're going to take a couple of tarot cards. We're going to prepare that half or that part. And then we're going to dive in and start revealing the messages for you. And then we're also going to look at some oracle cards that I have prepared. So let's start with preparing. And I felt like we're going to do the flower card. So what will happen or be yours no matter what, because it is destiny. Pile number 1. What will happen or be yours no matter what? That's the one. I see it. It's true. Yeah. And finally, some tarot cards, and let's see how many wants to come out. I see that one. So let's start with these 4, and maybe we'll take more cards later on. Okay, pile number 1. We are ready for the first part. You felt drawn to the sun with the unicorn here. And the sun, you know, a very positive card. Yeah, very, very, very positive card. Actually stands for joy and happiness and optimism and freedom. So that's a good start already. Let's see what else we got. Stepping through. Stepping through. Okay. Definitely. You're definitely destined to go through the spiritual awakening. Look at this. She's rising up from the lotus flower. She's rising up from the lotus flower with the sun. Makes me think there's going to be some outward success because of this. When I was taking this card, and it was kind of like the last card that I took from my own deck here, it kind of felt like it was hiding. And I already got messages from that. Like, so I think you're destined to go through a spiritual awakening. I think you're destined to go, almost, there's like a little bit of a Cinderella story going on in pile number 1. You come from nothing almost, like you come from nothing and you're meant to have it all. You're meant to have it all. And there's definitely a period of your life where you are working a lot with yourself and you're healing and unlocking your gifts. Look at this, I mean, is this the Merkaba? Yeah, this is the Merkaba Metatrons cube, or Metatrons cube here, activating the heart. So yeah, and this is a very nice card. So stepping through, I see you like there's a little bit of an underdog story here. Like I hear you come from nothing, you don't have anything, or like a very big shift that you're destined to go through in your life, where you change career and you do something completely different, and you reach a lot of with the sun here. It feels like you're going to reach a lot of success, and the sun is also an extroverted energy compared to the moon, which is a more introverted energy, which really makes me feel like there's some big external success, and you being seen as successful, you being seen as very successful. But it also comes after, or it's activated through your spiritual awakening. So they go together. The spiritual awakening, your healing and your purging, maybe even time in isolation. maybe there is a period that you do that, but I really see reaching like big time success. So let's see what else we got here. We have Queen of Swords. Yeah, look at you getting your crown from the angels. Little cute angel comes here to crown you. You are chosen by the angels. You're crowned. Something with being chosen. Chosen by the angels. Chosen by the divine. You have a divine mission. That's why it's so connected to the spiritual transformation that you're going through. Your spiritual awakening is connected to your external success. And you were chosen by the angels or God or source or whatever you want to call it to do something here. What else we got here? Queen of Swords, Eight of Cups, drinking. Yeah, this is nice. Drinking that knowledge, drinking that wisdom. Drinking, look at this. You went to the Ganges of India, maybe. You shouldn't drink that water, probably. But yeah, something with like you went, because the Eight of Cups is the seeker, So you went seeking. You went to the Himalayas. Himalayas? Yeah, I never know if I pronounced that right. Yeah, or you went to Tibet, or you went to India, or you went somewhere here. And maybe this is just a metaphor, Maybe this just talks about this, the search, because the Eight of Cups is the seeker. So you went seeking, you found the well of truth, you found the well of truth, and now you're drinking that wisdom almost. It goes very good together with the Queen of Swords here. And we have Page of Cups, and we have Judgment. Page of Cups, yeah, this is like a complete, you're meant to go through this whole shift, go seek something better for you. Some of you really like you had a you're like a complete normal job, and living maybe in a big city and having a big family and things like that. At a certain point, for some of you this came later, like 40, 50, something happened and you started to awaken. So yeah, different times when this came, but it feels like it's at a certain time you went through a very big shift, and I think you're in this shift now, and it's beautiful here with this female energy here and all these energies moving. Yeah, it's so beautiful. So we have Judgment here, awaken from the dead. Yeah, like reborn. Yeah, you're destined to be reborn into a higher version of yourself. And this higher version of yourself has a mission, a divine mission. You were chosen by the angels, by the divine, to do something special with some soul gifts that you have. Because this feels like you're unlocking some soul's gift. And the sun is also connected to purpose. So you're meant to fulfill your purpose. This is going to bring you a lot of success. Page of Cups is a very artistic page, a very creative page, a very joyful, happy, positive, like big time positivity here. So you're definitely meant to step into your angelic energy. Maybe you have an angelic origin as a soul, but you definitely come from a higher vibrational plane or realm. You're not from Earth. You're a part of Earth, but you're not from Earth initially. You're definitely a starseed or an incarnated angel or some kind of light being. And you have a very light and positive energy, and you're getting back to that. Everything is about you getting back to that, purifying yourself, unlocking your gifts, your talents, your ability. Maybe they are artistic, maybe they are creative, maybe they are spiritual. I think they're all mixed together. Yeah, I think they're all mixed together. We have Hydrogynia. I don't know how to pronounce that. Thankfulness for understanding. Before we can forgive one another, we have to understand one another. Yeah, I think you will unlock your heart, the spiritual heart. And the spiritual heart is your natural heart, actually. The human heart is just It was placed upon you because you're incarnated here on earth, you know, the 3D heart. So you have a very spiritual heart with a lot of compassion and understanding, and you're very spiritually gifted here in pile number 1. Yeah, a lot of spiritual gifts. Big time spiritual gifts here in pile number 1, probably since you were a child. Because the sun is also connected to the inner child, actually. Yeah. The joy of the inner child with the Page of Cups. Yeah, I think you've been gifted always gifted. It's like these gifts couldn't be taken away from you, but they needed to be refined. They needed to like be activated at a deeper level, and to do that, you needed to like be reborn. Let the old you die. Like different type of versions of you. We had the adult version of you, the kid version of you, the masculine version of you, the feminine version of you. Even here, the angels are watching over you. So many versions of yourself has died. Even here, we have empty coffins. Look at that. Empty coffins. So yeah. Like I heard, like your body burns. So it's like you burned up a lot of old things. I mean, wow. North Node, Dharma and destiny. I mean, how clear can it be? Destiny is calling. Yeah, this is your destiny. Your soul's mission, your purpose, where you are going, your fate, your highest potential. North Node is about the journey, the direction, your future and spiritual growth. Yeah, this is your North Node, your Dharma, your destiny. Yeah, I mean, it talks for itself. And we have Gemini. Finding solutions. So yeah, Gemini energy, and Gemini is air sign, so connected to the Queen of Swords. Finding solutions. So this talks. Gemini is very creative in their energy. Yeah, very creative, very good in finding solutions, very quick in their mind and intelligent. So with the Queen of Swords here, I think you have the ability to go very deep into different, like you can, I don't know how to explain this, but it's like you have a lot of like connection to different realms and energy, so you can channel and you can move. I think you're very flexible kind of in your mind, and whatever blockages has been in the way that has clogged your third eye and your crown chakra, you're destined to work these things through. So we're talking about your destiny here. So everything that you feel is like kind of blocking you. You're like, yeah, but I'm not clear in my mind, and I don't have a clear connection with higher realms, and you know this. It is because you have incarnated here on earth so many times, you know, you have your baggage. This is the judgment here. You're dealing with your baggage. You're dealing with the past versions of yourself, this lifetime, past lifetimes, and clearing and cleansing and settling that karma. Step by step, you know, you are raising your vibration, you're activating your gifts, path becomes clearer and clearer. This is why I feel at a certain point in your life, it's going to be a complete change. For some of you, it could be a twin flame activating a Kundalini rising, or twin flame activating the Kundalini journey, or the spiritual journey, or, you know, a difficult situation in your life maybe that activates spiritual awakening. There is a divine timing when you were meant to awaken. There was a timing for you to go through certain karma and certain lessons, maybe difficult ones, because you put everything on your plate. You're like, okay, this lifetime, I am going to reach new heights in my spiritual awakening. And I'm going to fulfill this mission that I have that I was gifted. It's a gift almost, you know. I'm going to fulfill this purpose that I was chosen for, because I was chosen for doing this mission because of my soul's gifts. This is why, you know. So I'm also going to put all the things that's in the way for me to be able to do that. So all the past karma and things. So if you dealt with very difficult things this lifetime, it's because you put it on your plate this lifetime. You're like, okay, I need to deal with this so that I can cleanse it out of my energy, because it's trapped energy. When we die, you know, one lifetime we die, it's not over. You know, we reincarnate, and all those emotions are stored within us, so we take it with us to the next lifetime. Sometimes it's activated, and sometimes, you know, it's latent. It doesn't activate. So we bring these people and situations into our life to activate it and then deal with it. So a lot of Pluto, judgment Pluto energy here. Yeah, a lot of Pluto energy here. So Pluto is connected to the 8th house, connected to Scorpio, and to transformation, deep transformations, but also deep truths. You know, Scorpio is a very beautiful energy from the light aspect, from the shadow aspect, very difficult, very intense, very intense and very dark. But from the light aspect, you know, it's powerful, it's spiritual, it's loyal, it's honest, it's truthful. You know, it doesn't hide away from the shadows. It really can embrace it and transform it. So it's a lot of alchemy going on here on your path as well. Finding solutions. Yeah, you're cutting open. Oh, wow, this was strong. I see you cutting open like your own shadow. I see you like a warrior, almost like a spiritual warrior, you know, dealing with one thing after another and like step by step embodying your true self. We have news and intuition. Yeah, this is definitely the channeler. Yeah, the channel. Also the stag. You know, stag is my spiritual animal. So yeah, but the stag is a highly spiritual spirit animal. You know, it's very sensitive. Yeah, it's highly sensitive, very connected to the heart and intuition. And news here, I already felt that from Gemini, Queen of Swords here. I think, you know, you can channel messages. You're here to share your truth. You're here to share your voice. You're here to bring another perspective into things. So something with your voice and your expression is very important, even if it's an artistic, creative expression. You create something with your hands, with your voice, that stirs up emotions in other people, that raises the vibration of other people, that somehow has an effect on other people. Actually, we can fit the card. Yeah, I don't know why I did like this. Usually we can't fit them, but I think we can fit them today. We have Cancer. Yeah, with Cancer belonging in the 4th house in astrology, and the 4th house being the house of home and family and parents. This makes me think, yeah, you are, and we had the Sun here and the Page of Cups, thinking about the inner child and also talking about you putting a lot of things on your plate. So definitely that your childhood, whatever happened in your childhood, good, bad, ugly, is definitely a part of your karmic depth. Sounds so bad because it's sometimes really bad things happen, but it's just let's not put a judgment to it, because judgment, let's not put a judgment to it. It was just you know, settling your energy from what happened in previous lifetimes, maybe helping you to stand up for yourself, helping you to put boundaries, helping you to do this or to do that. And it's all about, you look at this, we have Page of Cups here, very Cancerian energy. Water element, you know, to heal that inner child. And I keep feeling like I think you were very sweet and very sensitive, big time empaths here in pile number 1, with very strong artistic and creative gifts, very strong intuition, and it's like you have a connection to other worlds, and you always did. And I see you have like a lot of fairies and pixies and elementals and spiritual animals around you. I think animals and kids loves you, actually. Yeah, you seem to be this type of person. I think even you're attractive. Yeah, I got that as well. I think you're very physically attractive. And even if you don't think so, actually you are. And your energy is also very attractive. You have this, there's something alluring about you. There's something special about you. There's something special about you. You stand out in a crowd and people are curious about you. Even if you can be an introvert, with all this sensitivity, it wouldn't surprise me if you are an introvert. And also because we see there are certain childhood karma that you had to dealt with. And when we're sensitive beings and we have childhood karma or difficulties in our childhood, it's very difficult. It's hard. It's hard to become a stable human being, you know. So it could be easy to withdraw from people, or close our heart a little bit, or be a little bit protective of our energy or something like that. I still think people really are drawn to you, and I think you're meant to overcome any type of fears. And I think you're meant, with the Sun here, you're not meant to hide, you know. You're not meant to hide your gifts. You're meant to stand on stage and sing for hundreds of thousands of people, maybe. I don't know, maybe there's a singer here. And You're meant to be yourself and express yourself. You're not meant to change the way you look. You're not meant to change anything about you. You're just meant to be you. You're meant to have your book released. You're meant to sit there on a little table and people coming and wanting autographs from you. You're meant to, this is the type of success I see for you. You're meant for real success. And and this could be a little bit uncomfortable for you, even if you're seeking that. Because you're seeking that because it's calling you. You're not seeking it because of the fame and because of the fortune. Because this is your destiny. Your destiny is to shine your creativity into the world. Your destiny is to share your voice with the world. Your destiny is to share your beauty. And it's very interesting because it feels like you come from a place where you have been put down a lot with your sensitivity and with your parents maybe here. But you're meant to rise, and you're meant to... This is, Cinderella. This is the Cinderella story. The fairy godmother is your spirit guide. You have, this is so sensitive. It was a very powerful reading. I see Archangel Michael. I definitely see Mary Magdalene. I see Mother Mary. I see some Hindu goddess that I don't know the name of, but yeah, I see them. So yeah, you have different guides, of course, general reading, but you have guides that are very close to you. I mean, you are so loved. Even if you didn't have real parents, you have parents on the spiritual plane. And I mean, they really love you and they want to see you rise, and you're doing this. Success is a part of your path and sharing your gifts. We have the black hellebore with drop the drama. So we said 4th house, Cancer, and we have a number 4 here. Again, yeah. So drop the drama. I think you're meant to be able to move around very dark and difficult people as well without being affected. Because you are so very open in your energy. I think it has been hard. It's like one part of you wants to step out into the world and like seize the day almost. Carpe diem, seize the day and go after the good things. But another part of you is like, nah, Cancer, it can really be Cancer energy, or it can really be wanting to stay in your comfort zone. And it's like you could be that you're avoiding certain situations because you don't want to be triggered or you want to protect your energy, but you're meant to become, the sun is not scared with this extroverted energy. Like the sun also connected to vitality. So to be able to maintain your integrity, your spiritual integrity, your energy without being drained and without being drawn into the drama of people around you, because I do feel like you're a very big mirror. I mean, pile number 1, many times you got shit thrown on you that you did not deserve. And when I say that, I want to cry because I feel like this is so true. Because you are a pure mirror. When you were this pure, innocent, cute little child and you came with your drawing and you showed it to your mother maybe or your sibling and they said, oh, this is so ugly, you can't draw. It was because you came there with the purity and it triggered something in them, and then they projected this to you. They projected their own self-hate or their own shortcomings. And this happened a lot, I think. You're just such a pure mirror, and you have been very pure and innocent in your energy, especially as a child, and even now, because this is your soul's energy. And then you have been dealing with people that have very dark energy and that they haven't worked with themselves. It's difficult for people like this to be around you. And I'm sorry, but at times, they really lash out at you when you don't deserve it. So you're also learning how to navigate your sensitivity and navigate these people and maintain your energy without being drained, but also without going into hiding, with being able to sit there in front of the camera. If you're meant to be on YouTube talking, sit there and talk. Be confident how you look like, how you sound like. And then you get some really negative comments and still be okay without taking that in and making this, go into hiding or avoiding it because of that. We have selenite with clear the clutter. Yeah, I mean, selenite is a very high vibrational crystal, very connected to the angelic vibration. So you're carrying definitely the angelic vibration within you. You have a very strong connection to angels, or if that doesn't resonate with you at all, very high light beings. very high light beings, because this is a very high vibration, very pure. The selenite has a very pure energy, super pure. It doesn't even have to be cleansed. It's so pure in its energy, it cleanses itself. Yeah, this is you. Wow, this was great. This is what you're becoming. You're meant to return to your true energy. And your true energy is this. Look, like this looks like the spinal cord, the Sushumna channel that goes through the chakras, in the middle of our body. So yeah, you're meant to return to this. And when it's ultra pure and activated like this, it doesn't matter, if somebody comes here with a drama and there are curses. Yeah, black hellebore. I wonder if you don't use that in curses and things. I don't know. But anyways, because it won't get to you. It will just purify. And this is also, it will be a repellent. You will be a repellent to toxic energies. Now, because you have certain unhealed wounds within you, they can still attack you because they can see your vulnerability and this is your sensitivity and they attack it. But this is what you're dealing with. You're healing the sensitivity, or sensitivity is beautiful, we should keep it, and also vulnerability. But the triggers, we can be vulnerable, we can be sensitive, we can still be very powerful in our energy, fierce even. But it's soft and compassionate. But when we have triggers, this is when it becomes difficult. So you're working through your triggers, and definitely situations in your lifetime. A lot of relationships have been karmic for you. You have had a lot of karmic relationships because of all the water energy here. So your biggest karma is with relationships with your parents, the relationship with yourself. Yeah, this is the biggest one. The relationship that you have with yourself and your inner child. What you think about yourself, what you feel about yourself, what you allow into your energy, into your life. And your creative gift seems to be also something karmic. Your creative gifts not being seen, not being successful maybe, or, and you're meant to be successful. You are born to be a star. I think you could be also activating a lot of envy or triggering a lot of envy and things around you. I feel sorry for you a little bit, not in a bad way. This is definitely my pile as well. I know how hard it is. Yeah, I don't like envious people and things like that. It makes me uncomfortable. Yeah, I'd rather go into hiding, and then I feel like, yeah. So anyways, if it resonates with you. And we have meditation, the heart. And the heart, yeah, this is what you're doing, activating that higher heart chakra. That is your who you really are. Very heart-based energy here in this reading. Very sweet. Yeah, very sweet here. I feel like I have a lot of kindred spirits here in pile number 1. Yeah, a lot of kindred spirits. Wow, that was a reading. Okay, pile 1. I think we're gonna stop here actually. This was your reading. If you want to share your story in the comment section, please feel free to do so. Either way, pile 1, I wish you all the best, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye. Hello, pile number 2, and welcome to your reading. So quickly before we start, during the whole month of May, you can get my Oracle decks with free worldwide shipping plus 15% discount if you use the coupon code HAPPY on my website nordicl.com, and we are using them in today's reading. So pile 2, this will happen or be yours no matter what, because it is your destiny. Let's see what that means. You felt drawn to 8 of Cups. Let's just put it here in the corner, and we're gonna prepare the first part of your reading. We're gonna take 2 cards each from my own decks. We're gonna take a little flower card here. We're gonna take one of these cards. We're gonna take a couple of your tarot cards. And we're going to start with unfolding those messages. And then we're going to do some oracle cards that I have prepared. So let's just prepare here. So what will happen or be yours no matter what? Pile number 2, because it is your destiny. These 2 came together. Yeah, let's keep them together. 2, they're coming together, your cards. So yeah, maybe there's somebody on your path. You're meant to share the path with someone. 2. Oh. And a couple of tarot cards. So what will happen or be yours no matter what, because it is destiny. Yeah, I think we're gonna do 5. Okay. Let's put the deck here. Maybe we'll do more tarot cards later. We'll just see what's the flow of your reading. So you felt drawn to the 8 of Cups, and this is a very interesting card actually. With the letters and with the eyes. Eyes crying, but I also feel like eyes watching you. So it's something with being watched here. 8 of Cups is about walking away and withdrawing to find, you know, something better. It's the card, it's the seeker. Even the mountains here kind of shows overcoming challenges to get somewhere. The first message that I'm getting, and this is like absolute first message, is that you are being watched by people that you have left. You have left some people behind you and they are kind of watching you. And I feel like I have a feeling that they will watch you rise. They will watch as you rise. So whatever you left here in the past, it feels like it was a good choice. It feels like it was a good choice. Yes, there was some tears. There was some tears from both sides maybe. Maybe somebody's still crying because you're left. Or, yeah. But they keep feeling like they're watching you. So, and I keep hearing they will watch, they are watching as you rise. And I think you already have been rising. Something with you rising. Throat chakra. Express your truth. Interesting. The Merkaba, the blue butterfly, the pink wings here. These cards are beautiful. And the drops here also activating the third eye and the crown chakra maybe. Throat chakra. Express your truth. Yeah, you went looking for the truth here. This will happen or be yours no matter what. It's destiny. Definitely that you will at a certain point in your life leave some people behind to follow your own truth. And there could be some tears here. Tears of sadness or just like tears because it was difficult maybe. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's see what else we got here. Knight of Cups. Nice. Okay, I have to say, you're definitely meant to find true love. Pile number 2, definitely meant to find true love. And you're also destined to deal, I think, you know, it is in your destiny to have like at least one difficult relationship. And it feels like it's in the past already, so we can talk about it. And I don't have to scare you. I think that relationship is already in the past. And maybe even several relationships because we have 1, 2, 3, 4 sets of eyes here. Yeah, maybe 4 relationships. That's difficult. It doesn't have to be romantic relationships, but I definitely think you have at least one romantic relationship in your baggage that was very difficult, but that you left behind you. And this person is still watching you because I hear, even if this is a toxic person, somehow I hear like you were the best thing that happened to them. And they will never find someone like you that stands their crap. yeah, like something with you. I don't know why. Even if they treated you bad. We're not gonna talk too much about this X energy because it's boring. But it came out so clearly in the reading. So I have to like kind of let the messages come true so we can leave it. So even if the relationship was difficult and toxic, and even if they didn't give you anything, they actually kind of like miss you, like low key, like miss you in this weird toxic way that only they can do because you were special in some way and they know it. And now they're watching you rise. Now they're watching you rise here with the throat chakra, express your truth, and Knight of Cups. They see how things are going good for you. Maybe they're Googling you. And watching your social media, I don't know, somehow watching you. And they see you bought a new house, they see it's going good with your career, they see you're happy in your relationship, or like something like they can see you being happy. So you're definitely meant to find happiness. You're destined to find something better than the bullshit somebody put you through. 6 of Swords, yeah, Knight of Cups and 6 of Swords, this is perfect. And the 5 of Cups, yeah. So it is in your destiny to go through some bullshit from other people, and I'm sorry, but this is, you know, it's not uncommon. It doesn't mean that you're bad. It doesn't mean that you deserve it. Pile number 2, We never deserve somebody else treating us bad, even if it's our karmic debt or whatever. We never deserve it, we always deserve love. So it doesn't mean that it's right. It doesn't mean there shouldn't be any consequences for this person that treated you bad. It will be. They are digging themselves into this karmic pit, So yeah, so you're meant to and the thing is, the thing that feels so good about this, it's because it feels like it's in the past with the 5 of Cups here, or maybe you're in the process right now of leaving this person, but it feels like it's in the past. And you're doing pretty good for yourself. So you're meant to find true love. You're meant to find happiness. Wow, the Emperor. You're really... I want to take one more card before. The Empress! Wow! I am mind blown. Yeah, remember I took 2 cards, they came together, and 2 cards, they came together. I was like, 2. Okay. And then we have the Emperor and the Empress. And I felt like usually, I read it when I get 1 card, but it was like, yeah, I have to put another one. And then we got the Empress. The Emperor and the Empress. You are meant to find your queen or your king. Whatever you prefer. If you prefer to find a king, this is your destiny. If you want to find a queen, that is your destiny. You already know what you feel drawn to. So you're meant to find a king or a queen. Wow, this is so nice. So yeah. This is so nice, but you're also and this is what they will see you rise. So true love is on your path. True love is on your path. Yeah, I mean, can't be clearer than that. So let's see, there are probably other things as well, I don't think it's going to be 100% love reading here, because we have expressed your truth, and this is a power couple here. The Emperor and the Empress is a power couple. They have a path together, but they also have an individual path. They also have, their own path and their own gifts and abilities. And I do feel that you have something going for you, maybe with your career, like you're meant to do something powerful. I think it feels like it has to do with your career, or like building something. Because the Empress and the Emperor is about stability and manifestation and, big things. This is big things. This is the Emperor and the Empress. This is the Queen and the King. I think Emperor and the Empress is even more powerful than the Queen and the King. I don't know why. Maybe here in Sweden, because the King and the Queen, they don't really have any power. So we have Hyacinth with playfulness. Play is the royal road to childhood happiness and adult brilliance. Play is the royal road to childhood happiness and adult brilliance. So playfulness, yeah. More fun and ease in your life. Like it really... I keep getting back to this love, but yeah, you're meant to experience true love, and true love also means true friendship, because you can't have a true love with someone if there's not this foundation of true friendship. And when we have true friendship, in a love relationship, there's a lot of playfulness, there's a lot of space to being ourselves. So you're definitely meant to heal with someone. You're meant to rise and heal with someone. We have Violet Flame. Transmute that damn energy. Yeah, transmute that damn energy. So Violet Flame, sacred fire, transmutation, alchemy, spiritual acceleration, healing, freedom, karmic release, compassion, and forgiveness. And the Violet Flame is also connected to Archangel Zadkiel and Master Saint Germain. So Violet Flame. Yeah, I mean, this is really... I keep feeling like you have some really like weird people on your path. Yeah, I don't know what to call them. I think you have some really difficult and weird people on your path. And I don't know if they love you or they hate you. Maybe they don't even know, because they're so entangled in their own toxicity and their own weirdness. So yeah, weird people. Like, do they miss you or do they hate you? Or like, what do they want? It's like, so there's almost like an obsessive energy here. Like they can't let you go in some way. And I think subconsciously their soul is seeking healing from you, or seeking something from you. So I have to say, pile number 2, it seems like you have complicated, like complicated karma with weird people. And I think when I say this, I think you know what I mean. And if you wonder, like, why is it so difficult with these people? This is because of it. So you are transmuting that damn energy. It doesn't just say transmute that energy. It's that damn energy because you're tired of it. Because it's just like, Oh, it was a difficult problem, and I keep feeling like you already overcame this, you already moved from this, it's in the past. Some of you could be that some of you know exactly what I'm talking about, and you're in this relationship now, and this is just telling you, hello, you know, you have, don't stay with this. Your queen or king is awaiting you. You know, your king or queen is awaiting you. And you're also meant to, something with preparing yourself for that meeting, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, preparing yourself, because this is a powerful love. This is a spiritual love. This is a healing love. This is a growing together. This is a long life lasting love. This is the person you will hold your hand when you're old. Yeah, this is this type of love. And we have Saturn. Light of the teacher, and Saturn is connected to the major arcana of the world and the right action. I think you're going to be very tested by this weird people, this karmic people that you have. Very, very tested. And in the end, you're going to do what is right for you. In the end, you're not only going to do what's right for you, you're going to maybe go through some hard lessons first. And then you're going to learn, and then you're going to take the right action. And then you're going to gain a lot of wisdom from this. You're going to gain a lot of power from this. Actually, the bad relationships that you had is actually the gateway for you to meet the one. And for you to move into your true life, because there's something karmic, you know, that needs to be looked at. Romance. I mean, look at this. Yeah, I mean, this is a very clear reading. If this doesn't resonate, probably you're not here anymore. But yeah, I mean, this is so nice. Could be that you're coming from different cultures, because we have a dark-skinned hand and a light-skinned hand. So yeah, could be, doesn't have to be, of course. They're different countries. Romance. Oh, this is so beautiful. This is such a cute card. This is such a nice card. Okay, let's see what's going to focus. Focus on love. Look at this. Yeah, I think you're going to be very busy. Look at this. All these weird relationships in your life, maybe, you know, they're causing all this confusion, all these bubbles, you know. And then you have to learn how to choose love, self-love, and choose love. And on the path of love, you choosing love, you know, self-love and love. This is where you will find your true love. On this path, true love will be yours, but also together with your king or queen or your emperor or the empress. Together, you will grow in love and abundance. We have Leo. We have Leo. Something with create. Yeah, so I felt like something else that I feel like is in your destiny. Something with creative success or career success, or you know, career success and creative success. You know, career and creativity go together. So, but Leo is connected to the 5th house, and the 5th house is the house of romance, children, good fortune, and luck. And we had playfulness here. So like you go from so like easy, like difficult relationships. That's a part of your destiny, but a part of your destiny is also a really good relationship where your inner child can heal, where you like somebody that's supporting your business or your career, somebody that's supporting your path, somebody that brings out the best in you. You had somebody that brought out the worst in you. Yeah, they brought out the worst in you with the Saturn here. You know, you needed to face it, and then you needed to do what was right, and you did it. Eventually you did it. You transmuted that energy, and yeah, and now you have somebody that brings out the best in you, that wants to see you shine. You're meant to shine. You're meant to rise. Pile number 2, you are meant to rise. And I feel like somebody's watching you, and they feel like they want you back. Like, I don't know why. Every time I feel this energy, it's like they want you back, or they want to put a hook on you again. It could be that they just want to put a hook on you again so that they can continue the drama. They're very tricky. It's like they're confused. Like, I keep feeling like when I tap into their energy, it's like, okay, do you hate me or do you love me or what the hell? You know? So stay away. Yeah, you made a decision to move away with the 6 of Swords and the 5 of Cups because they were only bringing you pain. Even thinking about it now, because 5 of Cups, you know, thinking about the past, you even feel like, ooh, you know. So this is the truth. Somebody brought you ooh, you know, if you go back, they will bring you more ooh. so trust that feeling. Look at that. So trust that feeling. Hemlock water drop word. Yeah, it's very easy. The love of your life, your destined true love, will make you feel good. They will make you into a better person. They will support you. The one that's not your love of your life, the one that you shouldn't like spend more time with, maybe you wasted way too much time. You know, sometimes we stay in relationships too many years. We already know it's not going to work. We already know it's not working, but we're fooling ourselves because it's so hard to let go. And also because this seems to be a little bit of a manipulative person here. So that could also make it even more difficult. But trust that feeling. Yeah, I mean, if it feels good, it's good. If it feels bad, it's bad. It's so simple. You know, it's so simple. See the magic. Yeah, I mean, this you're going to experience a lot of magic, a lot of career success. I think, you know, with the 5th house, Leo 5th house, you know, you're meant to build some kind of fortune and wealth also with this person, and also through your career and through your creative gift. And you know, we have Leo here. Leo's connected to the sun, and pile number 1 was the sun, and we got 8 of Cups also, and these two goes very good together. So if you started watching pile number 2, definitely you should watch pile number 1. Yeah, watch pile 1 was great. Yeah, that was just great. It will make you feel good. So anyways, set the magical relationship, inward revolution. Wow, you're meant to become very, very powerful, very free. Go through this inward revolution and create magic and big time manifestations in your life. Yeah, big time manifestations. Okay, pile number 2, I think we're going to stop here. This was your reading. If you want to share your story in the comment section, please feel free to do so. Either way, pile 2, I wish you all the best, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye. Hello, pile number 3, and welcome to your reading. So quickly before we start, during the whole month of May, you can get my Oracle decks with free worldwide shipping plus 15% discount if you use the coupon code HAPPY on my website nordicl.com. Okay, so oh yeah, we're using them in today's reading. Sorry, I got a bit distracted by the cat. I have to put her down. Okay, pile number 3. So this will happen or be yours no matter what, because it is your destiny and you felt drawn to the 10 of Pentacles. Let's put it here in the corner and let's prepare the first half of your reading. We're going to take 2 cards each from my own deck. We're going to take 1 card from this deck. We're going to take a flower card, a couple of tarot cards, and we're going to start with reading that part. And then we're going to do some oracle cards that I have prepared. So let's just start here. So what will happen or be yours no matter what, because it is destiny. Let's do a flower card. Yeah, I want to take 3 of these. Yeah. Okay. And 1 of these. Okay, a couple of tarot cards, and then we are ready to go. So what will happen or be yours no matter what? Pile number 3. Okay, let's start with these beautiful, very beautiful cards. So, pile number 3, you felt drawn to the 10 of Pentacles. We have, it says 73 here, and very randomly, I know I have some older viewers, so maybe somebody is 73. Ten of Pentacles, wow, okay. Pile number 3, you're destined to live a very long life. Yeah, you're destined to live a long life. 73 is not that old, actually. We have another 10 here. So 73 plus 10 is 83. So 83, and I think even longer than that. I think many of you are meant to be healthy, strong, and live a long, and something with long and happy life. I hear like the last part of your life, that like the last third or the last half part of your life is going to be very good. And something with I see your life changing a lot, you know, from when you were born until like the more you age, the better your life becomes. You're like fine wine. Yeah. Pile number 3, you're like fine wine. And you become finer with the years, and something with like you will be healthy, and you will live a long, healthy life. Yeah, you will live a long and healthy life. And once again, 73, 83 is not that old. So I think you're going to be much older than that even. Okay, let's see what we got here. Trust your innocence. Trust your innocence. So, so something, yeah, I keep getting this fine wine. Like you will age like fine wine, and you will be, you will be very youthful. As you grow, your wealth will grow with 10 of Pentacles. As you grow, you will become a more stable and loving person, a more successful person in your, like, I feel like in 10 of Pentacles, no, kind of in your life, like, stay like big roots, stable roots. And this will allow you to stay, like something with staying youthful, something with more freedom. You're meant to, maybe this talks about financial freedom. Financial freedom, emotional, something with freedom that will allow you to be more free in your life. I see you traveling a lot. Yeah, I see you traveling a lot and being free and exploring life. And exploring life, even, you know, I keep seeing like it's getting better and better by the years. Yeah, it's getting better and better by the years. We have 6 of Pentacles. Look at you. You're rich. You are rich. You are throwing money around you. And look at that smile. Yeah, so some of you, you're going to become rich. You're going to find some financial freedom. And this is going to allow you to be more free. With Trust Your Innocence, I'm getting like this very youthful energy. Like you the stress is out of your life, you know, because you don't have to stress about money anymore. So the stress is out of your life, and you can like relax. So a lot of you are meant to reach financial freedom. Financial freedom is a part of your destiny. 6 of and 9 of Cups. Look at that. Aladdin, or what's it called? Genie in the bottle. Yeah, Genie is here making your wishes come true. Making your wishes come true. I think you're going to have so much money, you're going to give it away, because somehow this feels like you. You know? You are, giving money away to people that you believe in, or to good causes and things like that. So you're going to have like a lot of wealth. I see you as a very old, wealthy man or woman. Yeah, very old, wealthy and healthy. Wealthy and healthy. Something with your mind. Like if you ever been worried, maybe you have dementia or Alzheimer's or some cancer, in your family, something with like, if you're worried about something like that, it won't, with the 10 of Pentacles, you won't get it. Like if you're worried about some generational health health issue, that you're gonna get it as well. It feels like you're not gonna get that. And wealthy, healthy, and generous. Yeah, that's you. That's you. That's your destiny. This will happen or be yours no matter what. Yeah, you will become healthy. Well, you will be healthy, wealthy, and generous. And you're moving towards that. So the older you get, the more you're going to embody this energy. And I see you like giving chunks of money to a good cause. So it feels like you have a lot of money and you can give it away to good causes. Even your hands are open here, giving. You're giving. Even here, you're throwing money here, here, you know. Making other people's wishes come true. And the Lovers, you're going to grow old with somebody by your side. And this is so nice. And the Utters, the Utters, you know, also is, I think it's Utters, right? Yeah, it's Utters. Or is it Yeah, seals. No, seals doesn't look like this. Wow. Okay, sorry. You can laugh at me if you want to. I'm confused. So, anyways, another number. The lovers, is number 6, but 6 also makes me think. 6 of Cups, for some reason came up, and a soulmate relationship with the lovers. This is a very powerful connection here. So you're meant to grow old with someone as well. And this person also. There is a loving relationship here. There's a lot of love and friendship and happiness and joy and shared wealth and shared health. So healthy, wealthy, happy, and generous together with another person. That's the love of your life. I mean, this is so good. And justice. And with a number 11 here. A very balanced. I think justice is connected to Libra, is it? Yeah, I think so. Libra. So it could be Libra energies coming through here. I think, with justice, I just think you're meant to live a very honest, noble life. Yeah, you know what? A very honest and noble life with someone that is as honest and loyal as you, but very, very loyal relationship here, actually. Very loyal, loving relationship. We have an 11, very spiritually aligned with each other. You are as well. This was so positive. This was so nice. What else we got here? We have prosperity. Peony with prosperity and compassion. Prosperity depends more on wanting what you have than on having what you want. Wanting what you have. Nothing will be lacking in your life. Nothing will be lacking in your life. You will be very content and happy with what you have and how your life turned out. My heart hurts now. Heart attack. Yeah, maybe you're scared of getting a heart attack. None of these things are going to happen to you. I don't know if there's like a weird energy, dementia, heart attack, Alzheimer's, cancer. Like what are you worried about here? Yeah, it's something like I just hear it won't happen. But your heart will open up very big. You will be very happy and content about your life. You will feel very wealthy. You will feel wealthy because you will have very big fortune. I think many of you are meant to become maybe even millionaires, billionaires, who knows? It seems like you're going to have a lot of wealth, but you're also going to feel emotionally wealthy, spiritual wealthy. Yeah, you're going to be very happy about your life, and you want to share this with others. I see you turning into a very kind and compassionate person. That's all there for the good cause. So you're something with helping the community a lot. And abundance is your birthright. Second house, the house of money and value. Hierophant and the Empress. The Hierophant is connected to Taurus, and the Empress is connected to Venus here, and they're both connected to the second house in astrology, which is about income, material desires and possessions and security. So abundance is your birth. Yeah, you're meant to become very abundant. You're meant to have like a lot of, I keep hearing like a lot of money. Look at you. I am rich. Yeah, you're rich and you're happy. Look at me, I'm rich. I can share it now. I can share my merit. I can share my abundance. I can share this. I can be like the genie in the bottle here. I can help other people make their dreams come true. And it feels good. It feels great. I have so much wealth and blessings in my life now. I want to share it with others. Of course, first of all, you're going to enjoy this. This is a process. I'm talking kind of like where it's all heading. But this is a process. First, you're going to get here. You're going to get here. Maybe that's a journey in itself. Maybe you should check pile number 1 or 2. Actually, today, all the piles were great. I mean, if you want to get a good boost of energy, positive energy and clarity, I would actually recommend you to watch all the piles because they all went like seamless almost together, even if the messages has differed a little bit. What's this card? Wow! 11th house, you are loved and supported. Look at you, the star. And 11th house is connected to Aquarius and Uranus, and the star and the Fool. Major Arcana, the Fool is connected to Uranus and the star is connected to Aquarius. So you are loved and supported. So the 11th house, is the So yeah, the houses that are connected to money. So in astrology, there are 12 houses. If you wonder what I'm talking about, 12 houses talks about 12 areas. So we have 3 houses that talks about money. It's the 2nd house, which you got. It is the 11th house, which you got, and the 8th house. But you got the 2nd house and the 11th house. That's even the better houses. I think 6th house also can talk about money, but it's more about debt and things like that. Nothing like that here. You are debt free. You are debt free. You're debt free. You're living on your pension because I keep seeing you old here, and you're living on your pension. You have a lot of money. You have a lot of wealth. You are happy. You're healthy. You're out in the community. You're helping people, helping animals. You're laughing and you're loved. And you have a husband or a wife here that is on your side, and you're sitting under a blanket next to the fireplace, drinking, I don't know, coffee or cocoa. This is the energy that I'm getting. It's so nice. It's so cuddly. And you are loved and you are supported. It could be that you're doing something else, that you have reached some kind of career success, because this 11th house is also our true aspirations, our wishes and our goal, the thing that brings us true joy. So you found something that brought you true joy, and maybe this is where you're going to make all this money from, because where does it come from? I don't know. I think, it comes from your own hands. Look at this. And even here, the star. See, you have the star as a crown here. So it seems like it's coming from your own hands, this wealth, your own innocent, beautiful talents and gifts. Yeah, maybe you will become famous. Pile number 3. Maybe you will become famous. Okay, let's see what else we got. Sensitivity. We have serenity. Nice. Nice. These cards are so peaceful. And peace! Oh, we are so aligned today in today's reading. It's insane. Look at that. Sensitivity, serenity, and peace. You got the most peaceful cards in the deck almost. Yeah. And the white dove here. You have no depth in your life. You have no karmic depth in your life with the white dove. You have no bitterness. You have no regrets in your life anymore. Everything is forgotten and forgiven. Now you live in serenity and peace. You're meant to live a peaceful life. With the sensitivity here, and trust your innocence here, where you can bring out the most vulnerable and sensitive, the most beautiful part of yourself, and this is from the place where your artistic abilities or your creative ability or something with genius. Uranus is the planet that's connected with the true genius, and it seems like here you did something very genius. you invented something. Or you did something and it went so good and it made you like a millionaire or a billionaire even. And we have Aries. Yeah, you did something groundbreaking, because Aries is the pioneer. Aries is the pioneer. So you did something groundbreaking. You did something completely new, and you took charge. And you did it, and it brought you all this success. What are you going to do? I'm so curious. Do you want to share? Do you want to share? Maybe you're already doing this. Maybe you're already a billionaire or millionaire. Congratulations to you. Yeah, you deserve it. Good for you. Good for you. Pile number 3. If not, it seems like it's completely on your path here. It is in your destiny. You have some abilities. It's ready to be used. It is ready to be used here. And when you take charge and when you go for it, nothing is going to stop you. And we have Liberty Cap with Surrender. Why do they look a little bit poisonous? I have no idea if they are. But somehow they look like a little bit poisonous. But Surrender. And we have Sunstone. Take pleasure in the things that you do. I think, you will save yourself. Something with you saving yourself. So, because we can't see where you come from, but of course you come from something. But the Surrender and the Liberty Cap here kind of tells me that you come from that you also on your path have to overcome some trials, tribulations, and difficulties and some challenges, which is normal, of course. No life comes without trials and tribulations and challenges, even if you're a rich king, I don't know, or something like that, born as a prince or a princess, of course. But yeah, something tells me that what did I say? I forgot. Like you will make it happen for yourself. You will be with the Aries here. This is you. You will make it happen for yourself. You will take charge over your life and you will make all these good things happen. Your soul is on your side, and this is already predestined that this will happen. Before you came to Earth, you wrote the plan and you said, okay, I'm going to go through this and this and this and this and this is going to happen, and it's all going to lead up to this. I'm going to succeed with this. I'm going to meet this person and this and this and this. And so you're very supported, you know. Yes, it comes from you. You're taking the steps, but it's all like you have a very strong flow of energy from the universe supporting you. Because it is in your destiny, it is in your dharma. And take pleasure in the things that you do. You will be very happy with what you're doing. You will be very happy. My watch is making a sound. Yeah, sorry if you heard that. So let's look at the last card. Grounding. This is your success, I feel, actually, with the grounding here. Another number 6 here. So yeah, soulmate relationship comes out here very strong, very important. I feel a sense of peace and serenity coming over me. So this is a part of your path. Finding the love of your life. We already talked about all these things. Accumulating this massive wealth. But another thing is, like, there seems to be spiritual growth happening in you where you will be very centered and grounded onto earth, but still like a tree here. Look how far above the earth you are stretching your crown and how the light operates through you. So many of you, yes, you have a higher mission, but this is you and your soul connected here. So you are meant to really become a peaceful powerhouse. A peaceful powerhouse full of compassion and live a very, very good life. Yeah, I think live a very good life, and something with leaving this lifetime with a smile on your face, and say, like, wow, this turned out pretty good. This time turned out pretty good. And for many of you, this is your last lifetime because it's so powerful. Okay, pile number 3. This was your reading. If you want to share your story in the comment section, please feel free to do so. Either way, pile number 3. I wish you all the best and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye.